This part hurt my feelings, honey, because Legacy took a whole tray of hibachi and tossed it at Nug. Do y'all know how much I love hibachi?
Let's be clear, I ain't never took a loss. Every time I go shopping, I ain't gotta check the cost. Still independent, still my own boss. Still got bad bitches coming up they drawers. Keep the beat up like a motherfucking Frito. Lucci flaming hot like a motherfucking Cheeto. This is not an act, I am not Don Cheeto. Southern nigga out, treat him like a free code. Yeah, you heard right, I'm a whole ass gangster. Made him eat my butt, I ain't even say thank ya. First gon' fuck, no nigga, I'm a prankster. I can make a thug nigga feel like a wankster. Pull up down my green like Shigo.
What's up, Lucci Gang? It's your girl, Lucci V, and welcome back to my channel. I'm back with another video, and today I'm going to be recapping Young and Reckless Season 3, Episode 6, okay? So if you would like to get into a little tea with me, then stay tuned to this video right here. But first, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 and let's get it. Okay, so as we know, the last episode left off with elimination time before they head to Cancun. Okay, on the chopping block, we had Key Baby, Caribbean, Jules, and Minnie. And Caribbean was not feeling it. She started popping it like, yeah, you know what I mean? I do be doing my shit. I am, I don't know why I'm up for elimination. I'm a baddie. You know what I mean? And Kennedy chimed in and was basically like, Lauren should be eliminated over Caribbean. And Lauren was like, girl, we was just cool in the house. Like, why are you trying to throw me under the bus? Like, they started arguing for a long time, acting like they wanted to get a fade, but they didn't get that, okay? But the whole elimination scene to me was so drawn out just for there not to even be a real elimination. Ferrari talking about some, oh, they on probation. Like, baby, y'all just drug that scene out for nothing, okay? So now it's time to see who gets to ride to Cancun on the PJ and who has to fly commercial. Now, I'm not going to lie. I don't really like when they do this on these shows. Like, y'all know how they do it on Baddies and everything, because I just feel like, why y'all making the girls feel less than? Like, oh, you're not good enough to get on the PJ. Like, you know, I don't like when they do that. I feel like everybody should have to fly commercial if everybody can't get on the PJ. Like, because you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I don't like that. So they are announcing the girls who get to go on the PJ, and they say Key Baby. And Kennedy chimes in, was like, well, she was just on a chopping block. How she get to go on a PJ? And it was like, clock it. So they was like, you right. You just clocked that T. So now you get on the PJ, Key Baby go over there. I was like, oh my gosh, Key Baby was so salty. I was like, before this episode is over with, she's definitely going to need that. Definitely. Because I ain't going to lie. If I was younger and still rowdy and somebody did that to me, I would have needed that. Okay? I would have needed that fade. No barber. Hello, thank you. So they head into the Now That's TV headquarters, and they are not supposed to be catching fades in there. Not supposed to. But soon as they get inside, Nug decides to say something to Legacy, and Legacy did not let that argument last long at all. Now, I'm not going to lie. This part hurt my feelings. This part hurt my feelings, honey, because Legacy took a whole tray of hibachi and tossed it at Nug. Do y'all know how much I love hibachi? I know Boss Man D-Lo. 50 flows up eating hibachi. I know Boss Man D-Lo. If he saw that scene, he'll lose his mind, honey, because I sure did. Why would you waste the hibachi like that? Ain't nobody ever made me that mad to where I throw my hibachi at them. I ain't gonna lie. So she had to be real, real mad, because that's crazy. But anywho, then Alexis walks in and she clocks Goody. She like, you haven't even been doing nothing. Why you get to be on the PJ? And it's like, no shade. I think the Goody girl is bad. I think she's pretty and all that, but she hasn't really been doing anything memorable, if we being honestly for real. Like, I mean, and there's no shade to her. Like, she's fine. She's a baddie for sure, but I don't be noticing her in the scenes, okay? They start going back and forth, and Alexis eventually walked away. And when she walked around the corner, Goody said something like, yeah, I'm going to need that. Baby, Alexis, pop back around that corner. You going to need what? You going to need what, sister? What you going to need? Because you can get that right now. And I think that Goody thought because she's bigger, because she said something like, yeah, I'm 5'9", something. I think she thought because she was bigger than the girl Alexis that it was going to be an easy task. And it was not. Alexis got the mink. And Goody, I had to watch it like 3 times. Goody was not swinging. Not one time. She was just holding on for dear life, trying to sling her, trying to use her weight, and it wasn't working because Alexis just kept mac. Miss Mary Mac Mac Mac, all dressed in black, black, black. Like she just kept macking her down, and I'm just like, girl. But I did like how Goody was in her confessional, just like, oh, even though me and her got into it, she's still really pretty. She's still a baddie. Whoa, whoa. I love that. I love a girl who's not a hater. Okay. Now, the way Legacy snuck Sai in that chair, if you guys remember on season 1, Sai snuck Legacy out of nowhere while she was sitting down not paying attention. Baby, Legacy cocked that arm. Legacy cocked her arm so far back, I think she cocked it all the way back into season 1. And Sai ain't know what hit her. She was frazzled, razzled, and dazzled. Do you hear me? Legacy did her big one. Okay, Karma had to spin the blizzard. Okay. Then Kennedy and Lauren started arguing again. So Key Baby took that opportunity to sneak Kennedy. But my opinion is Kennedy flipped it and did end up getting the upper hand on Key Baby. Like, she did not eat that. Okay. So then Sai and Legacy square up. And Sai need to just stop running phase at this point. Because she just take L after L after L. At this point, Sai is LL Cool J. Okay. Like, girl, no more. No more. And then Legacy did this move on her where she wrapped her legs around her neck and got the bing bing. I said, ooh, not the crustacean, not the crab leg move. I'm gonna have to try that, sister. I love a good crab leg. I ain't even know people be doing that, okay? But the way Sai be talking afterwards, like she did her big one, be like throwing me off. Like, girl, you did not just eat that. You did not just eat that, sister. Like, I think Sai is really pretty, but she do not be eating in them face, okay? And then the rest of the episode was really Kennedy and Lauren arguing. I don't get why they let everybody else run their face except for them. They just let them argue for like 10 minutes straight. Probably longer than that. Y'all know they be editing stuff, so they probably argue for like 45 minutes. I don't know. They didn't run a fade, but that was like the whole end of the episode. So next episode they are finally going to go to Cancun. It's crazy to me we're 6 episodes in and they still haven't went to Cancun, and this season is called Young and Reckless Cancun. It looked like it's going to be crazy. Nug is going to be fighting Legacy again. I couldn't tell who that was that the Goody girl was getting into it with. I did see Nug call my girl Chastity boring. I mean, she says, she cute, but my girl Chastity is not boring. Chastity was just getting down with Tadanini multiple rounds. What you talking about? Don't play with my sus. But yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.